Visit Pokemon Card Market and buy Pokemon cards from base set up to latest evolution set with best prices, secured system and easy handling. Only for European players. Okay, so let's do this. Waiting for that coin flip. So I want the coin flip. Okay, so I will start first. Why not? Let's see if I can open with the Bridget. Yes, I can, but no basic Pokemon. Shame. Wish I can start with the Pikachu in front, Bridget in my hand, so I can basically expand my bench with 3 Pokemons. Pikachu in front, Energy Attachment, and turn 2 Artillery, Raichu, and stuff like that. So there's a Pikachu, there's a Trainer's Mail, there's no Sign of Supporter card. Okay. Hopefully that Trainer's Mail is gonna be something good, something like an N. Because I simply don't want to discard so many good resources on turn 1 without being able to play those rough seas. Lysander. Trainer's Mail for N. Or Bridget. Whew. I can't take a risk. I will just grab myself N, attach energy to Pikachu, and basically end my opponent and myself to 6 new cards. Bridget was a good option, but it was a little bit too risky, I guess. So there is Voltorb, and more than that, nothing else. If the top deck is going to be something like the Ultra Ball or Level Ball, Bridget is definitely going to be played for me to expand my bench a little bit. So versus those Gardevoirs, I should definitely grab myself a Raichu who is actually capable to strike with the Thunderous Clap for 50. Then I can basically strike for 50 and then be able to go with 170 with my Thunderclap or Thundervolt or Giant Volt or Gigavolt. Actually, it's a Gigavolt, the name of the Raichu break attack, for 170. Oh, there is N. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. That N actually helped a lot here. Pikachu, Raichu break, teammates. Okay. Okay, my previous hand was much better than this one. Skyfield. Okay. I have teammates in play in hand, but it's just worthless. Love to see Shaman. Love to see Shaman, but yeah, it can easily be discarded with a Desperate Gardevoir, so not a big deal, I guess. At least I can try to hit Agility here and prevent all damage from his Gardevoir next turn, maybe even Mega Gardevoir. Nice top deck, V-Seeker. Well, it's time for the V-Seeker and then time for another action. Let's see. No, you gotta be kidding me here. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, really it is. Really it is. Agility. At least if I can hit heads, I'm fine. Nope. So Pikachu is knocked out next turn, that's for sure. So many ends, so many new cards in my hand. But unfortunately, no good cards that I can use. So there's Jirachi, there's another Gardevoir, there's another Energy, so definitely if he can hit Mega Gardevoir with a Desperate, he's going to be able to knock on my Pikachu. And there's a V-Seeker for another N. That's luckily good for me because I was just watching that Sycamore and feeling how I should play it and discard again 2 V-Seekers, but okay, this is just painful to watch. I managed to get Electrode, which is a good thing, but no Raichu for a couple turns is just painful. It's just painful. Okay, Leaf Lab for 20. Well, this game just continues going on and on. I can grab myself Bridget, I guess. I guess I can do that. And I think I will do that, actually. Yeah. Probably. Rough Seas will help me to basically heal Pikachu, and Bridget will help me to get Remoraid, Raikou, and one more Raikou in play. which means that I can knock out my Electrode and double Course Energy, attach to Raikou, and then just pretty much go for, you know, 90? Somehow it's crazy idea, but somehow it might end good. It might end bad. But we'll see. Bizarre Thunder, first prize card for my opponent. And I actually need to pay 1 retreat cost here in order to retreat my Pikachu. So I'm forced to discard my double Course Energy, unfortunately, but at least I can go with my Thunder Lance. Thunder Lance for 90. Even if he can find 2 more energies, if he don't play Desperate, even if he played Desperate Gardevoir, he will just need to waste so much resources here to knock out my Raikou and discard so many Pokemon from his bench. On the other side, I can just go with my Sycamore next turn. Well, there's a Hoopa EX, so finally he managed to grab something good. Hoopa for the Mega Gardevoir, and probably much more than that. Probably Mega Gardevoir, Shaman. Yep, 2 Mega Gardevoir with the Desperate. So I can start counting 120 with the Hoopa, 130 with the Shaman, 140 with the Jirachi, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be enough for the knockout. So my Raikou will just vanish from nowhere. And I kinda don't like that. I don't like that move. I should probably just better tries to use Agility and somehow get a few more energies on my Raikou. But still, 120 is all I really need to knock out his Mega Gardevoir with my Raichu there. Desperate for the knockout, 140. 3 Pokemon needs to be discarded, so 2 Shamans and 1 Hoopa. And this is gonna be a knockout. What the heck? Okay, so yeah, he did that, 120, damage decreased. 120 was a total damage that he done. So time for the Pikachu, and top deck is gonna be Ultra Ball. I can grab myself Octillery. And draw 5 new cards with a Beazle hand. There's a bigger chance that I'm gonna be able to find more resources, but there's maybe also a chance to hit nothing. So let's see. A Beazle hand for 5. Okay, Lightning Energy. Not that bad. Fighting Fury Belt. Not that bad. A Bee Seeker for Professor Sycamore. And 7 new cards. Okay, I see Raichu, but I don't see enough for the knockout. Which means I have 2 options. Run to the bench on my Raikou, or simply strike for 60. That's the problem. And I'm thinking somehow about retreating down to the Raikou and passing my turn will be maybe better option because he can actually survive. And then I can use my Bridget, power up my bench. But the Lysander is gonna be huge, of course, if he had one in his hand. Retreating to Raikou, passing the turn and sitting and waiting to see what he's gonna do. Losing the Raikou here with the Fighting Fury Belt is gonna be a big deal, but again, yep. Oh, Lysander and Octillery, okay. It makes sense because you can actually stop my Beazle hand. Still, Bridget will not be enough for the knockout, unfortunately. I'm gonna be short for 20. Top deck basic Pokemon will be enough for the knockout, and then Bridget. Somehow I'm just thinking about playing again for the next turn. There's a Dragonite EX. So, Dragonite EX. Yeah, definitely. I need top deck 1 basic Pokemon, so I can go for 120. That's my only hope here. On the other side, he can just a Beazle hand and do multiple crazy things here. So one Hoopa for that Scunder Ring. Well, at least I have N in my hand, so if I don't top deck Pokemon, I will just go with my N and put him down to 3 cards. Because his hand is probably going to be huge. Okay. But also without Octillery in the late game, I'm not going to be in that advantage with Beazle hand. So there's another setup. Setup of 3 cards. Alright, setup of 3. So he can Desperate Hoopa, he can Desperate Shaman, and he can Desperate a Dragonite. And he has 6 cards in his hand. That's a lot of cards. Right now he will even have 7. So only top deck for the win, I guess. Lightning Energy, that's not enough. However, I do have Raichu Break in my hand, so I can strike for 170. Somehow, I would love to power up my Raikou here. I can also do that with my Bazap Thunder. So let's just completely surprise my opponent here. Let's first go with the Bridget. So I can put more Pokemons on the bench. I do have only 2 Pikachus. No way. That's hurt. That hurts a lot. So only 2 Pikachus. That's 80. So I guess I need to use my Grand Bolt for the knockout. So 170. 2 prize cards for me. Energy. No Voltorb. Okay, so still no Voltorb, which means that he needs to knock out my Raichu Break here. And basically, he probably is going to be able to do that. Well, there's a Super Road, no doubt about that. Which means that I need to put him down with my N down to 2 cards next turn. And I need double Core's energy so I can basically power up my Electrode. I have Be a Seeker in my hand, so I can grab myself Mega Turbo for my opponents. I can grab myself Teammates. I actually don't have Teammates. I miscalculated something. Well, there's an Absol. 10 damage counter is probably down to Raikou. Maybe even to my active Raichu Break. Okay, actually to my Raichu Break, so he can have 120 discarding Jirachi and Absol in the worst case. Sycamore for 7. 2 Skyfields discarded. Third one is in play. Which means that I have one Rough Seas left. Another Mega Turbo. Another Energy. And yeah, I wish I played my N instead of. Okay, 120. Probably just absolutely discarded, yep. Okay, so the moment of truth here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ultra Ball for Hex and Pokemon Ranger. So I can grab myself a Raichu with the Thunderous Club. Do I want to attach energy? Not yet. Not yet. I just want to play and put him down to 2. Hope to get double Core's energy and basically attack with my Raikou. That's the only thing that can help me right now. So I managed to pull that double Core's energy, so I'm going to be able to attack here. Let's go with the Thunderlance for more than 70, actually 80. So I will need to strike 3 times here to knock out his Mega Gardevoir. On the other side, he had 1 more ready. And no, there's a Rattata, so the game is over. The game is actually over for me. I need definitely Miracle here. Well, definitely the lack of my Electrode to do the job. because that Bridget was just deadly for 2, and I didn't have enough for the knockup. I was forced to basically attach that 1 extra energy to my Raichu break so I can just attack for 170. At the end, he can just discard. Well, there's a Dragonite, so it's GG.